So looking through the TimeSplitters maps I did in Halo 5, it would appear that Mexican Mission, Neo Tokyo, and Venice were the 3 winners. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, Halo Infinite's Forge is coming out here soon. I cannot help myself. I'd like to do these again. I don't know how many I'm gonna be able to do. I don't know how fast I'll be able to crank them out. My schedule's a lot different than it was. But I want you guys to have a say in these. Which ones do you guys want? I think it'd be really cool if you guys had a say in which maps come out before others. So looking back, I never finished Village. I definitely want this one to be done. As you can see, I blocked it out in Halo 5. I got really far in it, and I don't remember why I stopped. I think just other things going on in life, plus a little bit of burnout. But I will say the second map, I think, in my opinion, had the best maps. Or the second game in the franchise had the best maps. So TimeSplitters 2 will kind of take slightly higher priority. Plus, I don't have TimeSplitters 1 available anymore. In fact, my PlayStation 2 died several years ago, and if you're a long-time viewer of my channel and you watch everything I put out, I ran over it with my truck. So I don't have access to TimeSplitters 1 currently, so making maps from that game is a little more challenging. Also keep in mind, story levels are not off the table, but they need to make sense. So I did the dam in Siberia in the second game here, and you know what, the dam itself turned out great, but I'm not opposed to doing story mode spaces, but they need to make sense, so that's also an option. And side tangent, I gotta mention GoldenEye. I heard this game's coming back to Game Pass. GoldenEye, if you don't know, was also made by a bunch of the founding members that formed Free Radical to make TimeSplitters. So someone made this map, the archives level from GoldenEye, and I thought it was really, really cool. I played this game when I was like 4 and 5 years old at a friend's house. So I think it'd be cool to come back and make some GoldenEye maps. Again, thoughts in the comments, let me know. I'm also toying around with a map remix idea. So what that would mean is, what if you had some maps where I added new areas that made sense? Now, I don't want to tamper with the original layout, right? So I would have a version 1 and then a 1.01, 1.02 for the updates. And then there would be a version 2. And the version 2 would be a expanded version of that map where things would be a little bit different. So something like Venice, I would love to see what if this building wasn't here? What if the canal went further down this way? What could you do with that space, right? And I think that kind of sounds exciting. What if these planks weren't boarding up this hallway, right? Where would that hallway go? So Venice as a big team battle map, I think, would be sick. So there's also that. The other approach I have in mind is, what if there were additional spaces kind of off to the sides, like nothing crazy, so you wouldn't really spawn there, but what if you could only get to them by jumping, right? So if you played a mimicked version of TimeSplitters based deathmatch where you can't jump, then the original map is there, right? So that's also an idea that I'm thinking about as well. And I'll tell you what, guys, I really want to try doing the disco level. There's a lot going on here as far as lights are concerned, but I think it could be done. So this map, when I came back to it, I looked at it the other night and I was like, this is a little bit smaller of a map than I remember. This map in Halo would be like a 2-on-2 map. I mean, this would be a team doubles, or like you put 4v4 in here and it would be madness. But hey, it'd be fun. So this map is definitely high on the list as well. As far as the version 2s go, I might think about maybe you had a couple side doors that led to like a parking lot, right? So you'd have an interior space and an exterior space. So if I was to do a remix with this, I mean, that would be the approach that I would go for. But that's essentially it, guys. Let me know what you want. I'm here to serve and put out maps. I really enjoy doing this kind of work, so let me know what you want. Thanks.